Greetings adventurer, and welcome back to the next channel update. Now, just before I start, despite appearing often right now, it's been like, 16 videos since my last one? They're only full when I have enough updates to the channel to warrant a channel update video. There may be short times, there may be long times. Basically, don't expect them as often as they seem to be appearing currently. Now, let's get to the updates. Upgrades, people, upgrades. First, PC specs. Let's show off some of our upgrades, shall we? NVIDIA GTX 1650. Who needs that? NVIDIA RTX 5070, baby. Intel i3 10100F CPU. You're not even going to get 60 FPS on that with most modern games. Well, bam! Intel i9 12900KF CPU. 16GB DDR4 RAM? Well, how about 32GB DDR5 RAM? 1TB storage? Well, how about 2TB of storage? That's double the thing. You know what I mean. And a 1080p 60Hz monitor? Well, how about 4040p, 240Hz, and OLED? Okay, can we just be honest? You know how cool it is that I managed to upgrade my setup for just, wait for it, £1,400. I know, crazy, right? You might be confused hearing that, considering, our current situation, AI. But yes, I did buy this back in May 2025, which explains how I managed to get it for 1,400. Because right now, currently, setups are about 2,500 because of the RAM prices. Gosh. But honestly, because I bought it back in May 2025, I thought I'd switch to it sooner. Boy, was I wrong. I was very busy at that time and wasn't expecting to get so many videos out. And yeah, I had to cut. This is why the schedule's kind of screwed up right now, because you were expecting like, oh, maybe I'd do more GT Online clips and stuff, because I have 150 of them still that I need to do for, more stuff, and you know what I mean. I didn't build this myself. This is a pre-built from a PC shop that I often go to. It's the same one I got for my old PC, the GTX 1650 one. I didn't upgrade it because unfortunately it's a old motherboard and it's a 10th generation DDR4 RAM, all that, stuff. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a computer expert. I'm more of a software person. But again, 1,400 for a 50 series RTX, an i9 CPU and 32GB RAM. This must have been a blessing from the gods, because holy shit, that is good pricing. Oh yeah, and speaking of the 50 series, I did request for 40 series GPU, mainly an RTX 4090, but because I didn't want to support the AI integrated CPUs as the 50 series was, advertised to have, DLSS, frame generation, all that stuff. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that happen because they ran out of 4090s at the time. And if that doesn't make it clearer to you, no, I do not support AI at all. I care a lot more about real frames and such. But, okay, let's be honest. I think DLSS is the best anti-aliasing we're ever going to get. Like, unless our technology improves and we get something better than AI upscaling. That kind of thing, where it interprets the image based on the pixels it has and stuff. It's honestly pretty cool. The technology is pretty cool, let's be honest with that. But hey, Future Winter here. Apparently NVIDIA decided to pour us some more AI slop in our trays because they announced DLSS 5, which destroys artistic integrity of your games and makes everything look like it was made by AI. Because fuck me, we can't have shit in Detroit, can we? Genuinely, fuck AI. Back to the video. It's not good for the environment. AI image generators and large language models that does that, but still, it's bad for the environment. Sorry for my little AI rant there. I just really don't like it at all. Let's return to my little officer. Right, let's get back to the video. Next, new editing program. We're switching from HitFilm Express to DaVinci Resolve. Now this is a long time coming, mainly because HitFilm is, it's straight up abandonware. Okay, basically they've stopped completely making updates for it back in 2023, especially with the blogs and stuff, so that's not very good, is it? And also, holy shit, the amount of stuff the program had that you had to have a subscription for. A subscription in this day of age, in this economy. Oh my god, bro. No way. Hi, Editing Winter here. I didn't actually look at what happened to HitFilm Express while I was scripting the video. but those were just pure guesses based on the info I had at the time. In my research, the creator of Hit Film Express, FX Home, has apparently completely been wiped off the internet, with only mentions of it and dead links when you attempt to search for it. Turns out the parent company, Artlist, has completely shut down the editing program in FX Home, after multiple user complaints and poor management based off these Reddit comments here. Wow, this situation was way worse than I anticipated. Anyway, back to the video. Now with DaVinci, I have brand new tools at my disposal which makes editing much easier, as well as an easier way to create shorts with vertical resolutions. Like, literally, it's just a setting in the freaking project settings thing. That is amazing. I don't have to fiddle around with fucking... Anyway, I hope this is an easier way to make shorts, because oh boy, I've got something to tell you about that, but it's going to be later in the video. It's a bit of a funny update considering, well, I've not been working on shorts. You'll understand soon. Next. Video organization. Videos will now be organized into multiple categories. These will include funny moments, compilations, one-offs, and playthroughs. And other series, such as the new Chill Out Trips series, which is currently on the schedule. Speaking of playthroughs, next. Playthrough organization. Okay, editor, add a counter for how many times I say playthrough in this little script thing here. Ever since I made a teaser for the Sniper Elite 3 Overwatch playthrough, every new playthrough will have an accompanying new teaser to announce said playthrough. I believe this is a good addition, instead of using the community post feature on YouTube to announce new playthroughs. It's a shame I didn't do this with the original Sniper Elite 3 playthrough, but I guess the opening could have counted as a teaser. Oh, and while on the subject of the Sniper Elite 3 playthrough, that was an utter mess, as I did not know how to make a teaser, nor batch the episodes together, and did not know if Overwatch should be part of the playthrough or separated into its own playthrough. And if you noticed from the Overwatch playthrough, playthroughs will now be an all-in-one batch, and released weekly upon being complete. Exceptions to this rule will include games that take longer, such as Skyrim, Fallout, and more. I will use the post feature to announce the next episode of those kind of playthroughs. And yes, I mean like in batches, maybe like episodes 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. I'll use the post feature for those. With playthroughs now being released one episode per week and all in one, it is important that I notify that this may cause delays in release, as I will have to draw each thumbnail manually, as this is my preferred way of making thumbnails with my art in them. Hopefully I can figure out a way to speed this process up, but again, this is preferable to me than making something rushed, as you can't rush perfection. And to optimise how compilations are done, not all playthroughs will get a best moments compilation. This is dictated by how short they are, as well as the quality of entertaining moments. I understand the Sniper Elite 3 Overwatch playthrough Best Moments compilation is an outlier to this rule, but I wanted to make it so it wouldn't bloat my channel with too many short compilations. So to counteract this, the minimum time will be 7 minutes for a maximum of 50 minutes or more with playthrough compilations. I do want to clarify that even if a playthrough does not get a Best Moments compilation, the best parts of the playthrough will always be uploaded as shorts content. For short playthroughs with 3 or possibly more parts, I'm not sure, they will be listed as part 3 with an end in, I think it's parentheses. Okay, well basically I mean brackets. You might be thinking, oh, I might make part 11 and then maybe finale, and maybe you might be thinking it's a part 12 or something like that that's missing. This might be updated with some playthroughs getting like maybe part 12 and then a finale in brackets. I'm not sure. This is just for games that are quite short, and I wanted to make sure it's not like going from number 1 all the way to finale, because otherwise that would just be really confusing. It's obviously best to have number 1, and then part 2 in brackets, finale, that kind of thing. Continuing with playthroughs, a new series called Road to 100% will be a feature series where I strive to 100% of game's content. These will take place after the playthrough and will be marked with Road to 100% in the title. These are separate playthroughs, but do take place immediately after my main playthrough of the game. I plan this series for the entire GTA franchise, 3D era and HD era, as I have not yet 100% or played all of them. This series will also be planned with more games, but I have not decided yet. This might include Dishonored, because I know that there's 2 multiple endings, there's High Chaos and Low Chaos, though I'll probably have to put those into separate playthroughs and stuff. I'm not sure how we'll do that, but I'll sort something out. And obviously they won't be, you know, one after the other, because otherwise that'll get very boring me playing one game. Let's be honest here. I think that's all I have to talk about playthroughs. What's the counter right now? Oh. Next. Red, white. Okay. Let's just continue. Shorts organisation. Just to clarify confusion from my last channel update, shorts that have links are clips from recent videos. However, shorts that don't have links are exclusive clips. This is just to clear up confusion, as I did not clarify what exactly makes a short exclusive from my last channel update. Also, I kind of want to show you guys what happened between channel updates. Editor, could you bring up a meme? A very good meme. I think it will be a good way of showing what the hell happened.
What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I need to work on my shorts more. Oh god, what have I done? I've not been working on it. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've not been working on it. I think I need to commit more to doing the shorts and stuff, because holy crap. At this point, I'm never gonna get to recent videos. Releasing a video and then maybe like shorts maybe the day after. Yeah, it's bad. Next. 2026 goals. This year's objective is to get 500 subs before the end of the year. Bonus is 1,000 subs. Okay, look, I know it isn't much, but progress is very slow, especially growth for the channel. Like, what was it, last year I had like, I don't know, 250 subs? I guess you can make it that I'm predicting the future based on the slow growth. And hey, speaking of bonus objectives, if we do get to 1,000 subs, I will restart my playthrough of Budget Cuts. Yes, that playthrough. Not just that, but its sequel, Budget Cuts 2 Mission Insolvency 2. It would be a cool thing to do as a special celebration for 1K. Either way, I'm planning to do playthroughs on games I've never completed. In no particular order, this includes Assassin's Creed 2, Sniper Elite 4, I finished the main campaign but not the DLCs, Borderlands, that means Borderlands 1, Dying Light, Iron Bread, Half-Life 2, Far Cry 3, Deadpool 2013, Shadow of the Colossus on the PS4, and finally, the Minecraft Story Mode Seasons 1 and 2. There are more games that I've not listed here, but most are the games that I've currently not purchased on Steam, as I previously played them on a different console, and I will play some on a different console. This is referring to the Shadow of the Colossus remake, which is unfortunately exclusive to the PS4. Back to the topic at hand, I want at least 2 normal playthroughs out within the year. This is a target to help maintain my consistency, as I only managed to make the Sniper Elite 3 playthrough in late 2023, and had no playthroughs throughout the whole of 2024 for some reason. Continuing, at least 1 VR playthrough within the year, and at least 1 Chill Out Trips video. Speaking of Chill Out Trips, next. Chill Out Trips Skylines. As some games have maps that are widely different in size, I thought this would be a needed clarification for the series. So for small maps such as GTA 5's Los Santos and Blaine County, we will be driving on every road, attempting to see every nook and cranny the map has. For large maps such as Just Cause 2 Panau, we will be doing a loop around the whole map. For others, such as the Far Cry franchise, we'll be doing an Outpost Liberation trip, with the later games having red tag along as well. I'm aware I haven't fulfilled my promises of the series returning since my last channel update video, but I promise you, it is written down on my schedule and planned. It'll be a small series, but we will do it, goddammit. Next. Blender, VR chat avatars, and new commentary plans. I am currently planning to learn Blender and create a 3D model and rig of Winter, so that it can be used in future commentaries such as game essays and channel updates in VR chat. As of now, I've not yet started, nor do I know anything about how Blender works. However, I do have the tutorial saved and ready to be used whenever I plan to start work on the model. But when I do, I'll be recording the whole process and make a video about learning and the process of making a 3D model, so you can learn too. Why do I want to learn? Hello. You can be here too. Anyway, let me continue. Why do I want to... Sorry?
I'm also making a model too.
Yeah, you could be too... Yeah, that would be really cool. You can make a model too. Anyway, why do I want to work on a 3D model on my Sona? Well, I'd honestly prefer not to show my IRL self due to personal choice. Maybe I'll make a face reveal in the future, but I'd like my voice and presence to be tied to my beloved Sona. They make me feel like my... Yeah?
You look cute though.
Yeah, thank you. Are you talking about my IRL self?
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my god, I don't know how to feel. As I was saying, they make me feel like myself much more than I could if I was actually showing my IRL phase. Besides, would using my body language and being very expressive in VR really help? Yes it would. And it would be fun doing it. Next. Addressing the usage of Editor Winter. Originally from the last channel update, I was planning Editor Winter to be a recurring character inspired by Lixion's avatar from Markiplier's video. Though, I'm starting to doubt the magic of being able to recapture what Lixion does, that I don't think I can continue with Editor Winter as a physical form showing accompanying videos. Well, of course the alt text will always be there. Say hi, Editor Winter. See? They're still there. Brad, stop moving the camera.
Is the camera still on?
Stop. I'll continue.
Taking that, Dave.
No, stop! No, bring it
Well,
back.
yeah, video now. Hey guys, that's really good. Oh, do you want to say anything?
Bring the camera back. Can you reset it? Use hold shift to reset the other camera. Right, you gotta hold shift and then use the E.
But you can't reset the good like.
God, I can't do this. For now, until I can find a better way to do some interactions with my future editing self, this idea will be put on hold, unfortunately. Next. Reaper and Mae's new Sonas designs. Reaper and Mae now have permanent designs for their characters. This is just to address my inconsistency of Reaper's design from the Chapter 4's radio video, all the way to the LEGO Fortnite video. Obviously, you know it went from robot to TV screen to security camera, and yeah, that is really inconsistent, let's be honest. So instead, Reaper reached out to me to bring you Reaper Gen. Get it? Because Reaper and Predator. Shut up. It's funny and I get to say it whenever I can. And for Mae, previously they used a different Moonhead character you may have recognised from the Winter RU/J or /SRS joke. But now they have their own Sona, and yes, they are also called Mae. Next. Redrawing thumbnails and changing video titles. This is a quick and short topic, but I will be remaking some thumbnails as they were traced and rushed. These include 2 videos, Get Panzered, Sniper 3 Co-op number 7, and the Best of Chaos video, which is the last video I made before I switched from Chaos to Winter. These remakes are just to improve the quality, because I'm quite annoyed that I'm not fulfilling my quality quota, and these thumbnails do not fit in whatsoever, especially when it comes to tracing. So I'll correct this mistake as soon as I can. With this, my subheading changing titles, the new thumbnails may result in titles being changed. And finally, one special announcement. I already said finale, didn't I? Anyway, Winter's YTPs! Yes, Winter's YTPs will be a new series of videos, as I've wanted to have a go at making some YTPs from media that I love. Watching some movies gave me many good ideas for what I think would be perfect to make a small series for. Clarifying this, these won't be often, and very few will be made, as I would like to keep my channel focused on gaming, but at the very least this series allows me to show my editing skills a little. So I hope you enjoyed this new series. Anyway, I think that's all I have for this channel update. Oh, hi, Brad. I can see you in the background there. Anyway, I think that's all I have for today. Farewell, adventurers. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!